today we're having a baby party.
And on today's What I Want to Be, a lucky club member at home got to find out what it's like to be a professional dancer.
But now let's find out what today's caseload is like inside Judge Waffler's courtroom.
Now entering the courtroom is the defendant, Jack, a simple farmer from Happy Valley, whose adventure with the beanstalk is world-renowned. And here's the plaintiff, Willie the Giant, who accuses Jack of trespassing, breaking and entering, and theft of a singing harp. They've come here today to argue their case before Judge Waffler on the Pupils Court.
Willie the Giant versus Jack in the case of the hijacked harp. Court is now in session. The plaintiff will please state his case.
Fee, fi, fo, bum. He's no hero, he's a bum. Hey, come on.
Bum, fo, fi, fee. That's really lousy poetry.
Come on, break your face. Break your
Order in the court. Order!
Go ahead, Your Honor.
Thank you. Proceed, Willie.
Well, Your Honor, I was at home minding my own business when this guy climbs up this gigantic weed.
Beanstalk.
Whatever. He breaks into my house and he steals my most prized possession, my singing harp. Your Honor, I just want my harp back. I don't care what you do with this little runt.
Order!
Come on.
Order! All right. Now, the giant here
But, Your
stated...
Honor, I object to the word giant. It makes me seem like I'm mean or something. I prefer to be called the remarkably tall person.
I object.
On what grounds?
That's stupid.
Overruled. Jack, what do you have to say in your defense?
Your Honor, I'm innocent. In fact, time calls me a hero.
Come on, you're a bum.
I freed the singing harp, brought happiness to the land, and defeated a giant.
The remarkably tall person.
A remarkably tall person who had been pillaging the countryside. If anyone should be on trial here, it should be him.
Jack, come on. Give a giant a break.
Jack, let's stick to the facts. You admit that you stole the harp.
No, Your Honor, I freed the harp.
Oh. And I suppose next time you'll just walk into a bank and free some money.
No, Your Honor. In fact, I'd like to call a witness to the stand. I call the singing harp.
When the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
That's my baby.
Order! Order! Now, Miss Harp, I realize you've had a very trying experience.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
You Jimmy Crack Corn.
Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn.
I don't care! Order in the court! Now, could you stop singing long enough to answer some questions? All right. Now, young Jack here, he had some beans. Now cut that out!
Miss Harp, what did you sing when I first saw you in the remarkably tall person's castle?
Set me free, why don't you, babe? Set me free, why don't you, babe?
You see, she wanted me to rescue her, so I rescued her. I didn't want to keep her. All that singing drives me crazy.
Crazy, crazy about you, babe.
Quiet! Your point is well taken.
If he wants her back, he can have her.
Take me back, take me back.
Stop!
In the name of love, before you break my heart.
Silence! Willie, if Jack will return the harp, would that be fine with you?
No, Your Honor.
No.
No, I want to drop the charges. I forgot how annoying she gets. I don't want her.
Well, I don't want her.
She's all yours, pal.
No way, big guy.
Well, that's it. Case dismissed.
Wait. Who gets the harp?
Gotta believe me.
Last one out gets stuck with it.
Thank you for joining us today on the Pupils Court. And remember, if you're a remarkably tall person who's having trouble with a beanstalk... What? What do you mean I get the harp? Look, I don't want it. No way. I'm out of here.
We'll be right back after this hard-hitting news break.
The wonders of science. Tonight, great engineering marvels. The pyramids, Hoover Dam, the Empire State Building, and now Chase Hampton's hair. The story of Chase's hair begins in the laboratories of Mouseco, where young would-be Mouseketeer Chase Hampton arrived one day with a problem.
Guys, I need help.
Mouseco's crack team of research scientists sprang into action, working day and night to devise the perfect hairstyle. Project Director, Dr. Werner von Erhead.
It was an immense challenge. We had to find a hairstyle for Chase that was sturdy, was shock-resistant, and most importantly, totally durable. We commenced by evaluating the parameters of our problem as it related to the boy's head. And soon we were ready to test preliminary designs. We faced one failure after another. Something about the boy's head made conventional designs impossible. It was incredibly frustrating. We had to invent whole new technologies. It was like trying to dig the Panama Canal with only a bent spoon. We made many mistakes. At times, his hair was lacking balance. Or adhesiveness. At times, it would simply burst into flames.
Guys, am I on fire again?
After months of trial and error, the scientists devised the perfect hairstyle. Now, all they needed was a way to hold the hair in place. Vast quantities of hair preparation were flown in from all over the U.S., but to no avail.
No known hairspray, mousse, or emollient on Earth could do the job. So we had to look elsewhere.
The Sea of Tranquility. With the addition of X9, the secret lunar element, they were able to bring the project to a successful conclusion.
Perfect.
At last, it was ready to be unveiled. The rest is history. But soon, everyone wanted to have the new look. It was a triumph in engineering, but just one of the many wonders of science.
What do you want to be? Every week, the Mickey Mouse Club travels across the country to let you experience what you want to be.
This week's What I Want to Be segment sent us to New York City and the world of dance.
12-year-old Jason Reap of Karn City, Pennsylvania, told us that he wants to be a professional dancer.
So we arranged for him to spend a day with Jacques D'Amboise, who used to dance with the New York City Ballet and now works with kids just like Jason.
He got some great advice. Take a look.
Jacques D'Amboise is considered one of the finest classical dancers and choreographers of our time. As a principal dancer for the highly acclaimed New York City Ballet, he had more works choreographed for him than any other dancer. Today, through his National Dance Institute, Jacques teaches dance to thousands of inner-city kids across the country. We sent Jason Reap to New York's Public School No. 2, where Jacques was about to instruct a class. Jason was looking forward to a private lesson beforehand, and he quickly found out that Jacques doesn't waste any time. As soon as they met, they went to work.
Ready for the test? Yep. You're going to jump to the right and bend both knees and land. Go ahead.
First, I was thinking if I screw up, I'm going to look dumb. But then after a while, when I'd screw up, he'd just say, let's try it again. The little hop forward was hard because you did the plie and you had to take some time on that, and he wanted it like in that 1 second. Finally, after he bribed me, I got it. He bribed me by telling me that I could get $1 million, my own jet, a trip to Hawaii for free, and a star of my choice to go with.
See what a bribe does?
Good. Is it easier for a man to become a professional dancer because there's less of them?
First of all, are we talking about dance or ballet? If you're talking about dance, It's much easier for boys to go to dance class. You see them doing break dancing, you see them taking tap, you see them doing jazz and things like that. But males going to a ballet class is much harder for them to do it. Because first of all, most of the class is full of girls, and they're uptight.
The class today had plenty of guys, but Jason still couldn't help feeling nervous joining kids who had been rehearsing together for days.
I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go up because the kids here are good dancers. And I just felt different. It's like your heart's beating 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Fortunately, it didn't take long for Jason to relax and have a good time. His love for dance soon overshadowed any fears he might have had.
I think dancing lets you express yourself easier. Painters do it in their paintings, dancers do it the way they dance, and some people do it by the way they talk. One thing, it teaches me discipline, and it also physically lets me jump and run faster. Dancing also teaches me agility.
It was quite an experience dancing for someone who is practically a legend.
Jacques' more demanding than most of my teachers. He's strict, but I also think that's good, because you can't really have a class without being in control.
Jason's big moment came when Jacques placed him front and center and asked him to perform the entire sequence.
When I'm dancing, I feel in control of my body and feel nice. It makes me feel like a flower in a field, you know, just blowing back and forth and doing whatever it wants. I'm not sure if I want to become a professional dancer, but it's headed that way, and I like the feeling of accomplishment after you work at a step. I think it's a good life.
6 whole stand. Head.
Good luck, Jason. Who knows, you may become another Jacques d'Amboise. Now, if there's someone you want to meet or see, write to us at What I Want to Be, Mickey Mouse Club, Disney MGM Studios, P.O. Box 10200, Lake Buena Vista, Florida, 32830. And be sure to include your name, address, and phone number.
We'll be right back with our party right after this.
Coming soon, there's a new kind of private eye.
But Mr. Pangborn, the diamonds are gone. Shouldn't we call the police?
Oh, the police wouldn't know how to handle such a clever crime. There's only one detective smart enough to handle this job. Dopey P.I.
He's a two-fisted crime buster who doesn't play by the rules.
What is he doing?
Quiet, Miss Simpson. He's looking for clues. Oh, yes, the window. The thief forced this window open and then propped it open using this stick. Then he came in.
What's he doing?
He's dusting for fingerprints. Brilliant. No, what the?
It's a wild ride when Dopey explodes into action.
What are you doing? He's getting away!
When Dopey fights crime, no one is safe, not even his clients.
So the thief used this nitroglycerin to blow up the safe. How did you figure it out?
Dopey P.I. Watch out for him. Wednesdays at 9. He's a dangerous little man.
The following is a public service announcement in response to a Mickey Mouse Club contest.
Hi, I'm here to talk about that annoying trumpet that accompanies each announcement of our Mouseketeer 4-Day contest. Now, as you've probably heard, we've received over 10,000 entries from you. Wow, to think that that many of you would like to be, please, a Mouseketeer for a day. Anyway, tomorrow, that's 24 hours from now, we're going to announce who will be our Mouseketeer for a Day winner. So tune in tomorrow and find out who wins, and maybe we'll get rid of that annoying Mouseketeer for a day trumpet.
Time now for another look at the world of kitty cuisine as we go dining with Junior. And here's your host, George Junior McGee.
Hello, fellow infants. Well, today I'm having lunch in Dad's kitchen, and I'm going to see just what sort of food they serve in this establishment. Now, service seems a little slow, but as an experienced diner, I know ways to speed things up around here. And here comes the appetizer now. A delicious apple puree, moist and sweet with just a dash of cinnamon. Oh, I recommend it highly. Now on to the main course. Now this is a taste treat. Strained beef. It's tangy, chewy, delicately seasoned, and served perfectly at room temperature. Dad has definitely outdone himself. What's next? It looks like... Oh, gross! Oh. Strained asparagus. No, thank you. I don't care for... I said no! Now, if the waiter is overly insistent, it may be necessary to indicate your displeasure with an inferior dish like so. So you see, in this way, you can... No. Oh, pretty clever, aren't you? Well, if you think that... Hey, I'm not kidding here. Well, apparently this establishment has never heard that the customer... Do you mind? That the customer is always right. I suggest you take your business elsewhere. Oh, that does it. You just blew the line, buddy.
Tune in again next time for Dining with Junior.
It all started out as just another wonderful day in the life of little baby Peebles. And then they arrived.
Oh, what a little cutie! Aunt Irma's little darling. Do you want to play with the round? Yes, you do. Oh, what's the matter, honey bunny?
Is he cute or what? Cuter than a meatloaf.
Stop, I feel you're staring at her.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry, Aunt Irma's here.
Gotta get a picture. Gotta get a picture.
Yes,
Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Right, Monty, quick on. Here we go.
Yes. Irma bought you a special friend.
You're gonna love this. Oh, yeah. Look at this, huh?
Look at this for you.
Oh, he loves it. Oh, yeah, look at it. Oh, so cute. Let's squeeze his cheeks. Okay. You get the left, I get the right. Here we go.
Tales from the Crib. The most frightening movie you'll ever see. Coming soon to a playpen near you. Rated PG-13. No over 13 months admitted.
Oh, no.
Hello, and welcome to Baby Talk. Today, we look at sibling rivalry. What is it? Who has it? Who wants it? I don't. I made a little joke. A very little joke. Come to think of it, it wasn't funny at all. No, but seriously, today we have 3 guests who really know something about sibling rivalry. So let's please give a big Baby Talk welcome to the Thompson triplets. Girls, please, doing, you little Dickens? Stop it! Girls, you're on television. Oh! I don't know why you fight like this. Personally, I think it would be lots of fun to be a triplet. No, but seriously, tell us what it's like being three of a kind.
3 little unexpected children simultaneously. The doctor brought us, and you can see that we'll be 3 forever and A-E-I-O. You would know how agonizing being triple can be. Each one is individually the victim of the clinical day. I-O. Every summer we go away to Baden, Baden, Baden. Every winter we come back home to Walla, Walla, Walla. We do everything alike. We look alike. We dress alike. We walk alike. We talk alike. And what is more, we hate each other very much. We hate our folks. We're sick of jokes on what an art it is to tell us apart. If one of us gets the measles, another one gets the measles. Then all of us gets the measles and mumps and croup. How I wish I had some gum, a wad of gum. It would be fun to stick it in their ear and really run. MGM has got a Leo, but Mama has got a trio. She is proud, but says 3 is a crowd. Oh, we do everything alike. We look alike. We dress alike. We walk alike. We talk alike. And what is more, we hate each other very much. We hate our folks. We're sick of jokes on what an art it is to tell us apart. We eat the same kind of vittles. We drink the same kind of bottles. We sit the same kind of high chair. High chair. High chair. I'm sorry. Give me my bottle, Mommy. I wish I had some gum, a wad of gum. It would be fun to stick it in their ear and really run.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC.
See you real soon.
K-E-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
M-O-U-S-E. Through the years, we'll all be friends wherever we may be. MIC. K-E-Y. M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse got the house. Mickey Mouse got the house. Mickey Mouse got the house. Mickey Mouse got the house.
Transportation provided by Delta Airlines, the official airline for kids and the Mickey Mouse Club. At Delta, we love to fly and it shows.
Mickey Mouse.
Your own theater. To order, just call 1-800-847-9000.
I wonder what's playing tonight.
Hi,
Hi, everyone. You're watching a special preview of the unique programming available to you only when you subscribe to the Disney Channel. I'm Nancy, and along with my fellow operators here at the Disney Channel, we hope you're going to take advantage of a great value in home entertainment. Just call us to subscribe to programming that is selected for today's family viewing. The Disney Channel's exclusive series, specials, and movies are programmed 24 hours a day with no commercial interruptions. And if you call now, you'll receive a coupon for this special offer.
Call now to subscribe, and we'll send you a coupon to receive free the Disney Channel's Little Mermaid Hot Chocolate Mug Set. Every set contains a coupon to get a free box of Swiss Miss Hot Cocoa Mix from your grocer. Each durable plastic mug features a delightful character from the hit Disney film The Little Mermaid, which can be seen exclusively on the Disney Channel in May. The comparable retail value is $15.95.
That's a terrific bonus for subscribing now. But remember, this is a limited time offer, so you must act quickly. Call us toll-free at 1-800-847-9000 and get the Disney Channel in your home. We're here to get you started on the best investment you can make in home entertainment. The Disney Channel, America's Family Network. Disney Channel, this is Nancy. May I help you?
Every parent wants their child to be intelligent, cultured, and enlightened. So it's never too early to get them into a great institution.
Oh, boy! What are we waiting for? On with the show!
The Disney Channel.
Tonight on Anne of Avonlea.
I thought you could host a picnic for the school. You'll pay for this.
Good grief! Oh, well, little Bo Peepers lost their sheep and doesn't know where to find them.
The Pringles have labeled you the madcap English professor.
You people really are the most narrow-minded, self-centered, quarrelsome group I have ever encountered.
Jem Pringle will not be performing this evening.
We are not postponing anything.
Anne of Avonlea, tonight at 8, Eastern and Pacific. It's the classic movie for canine lovers. The Disney Channel's encore performance of Benji, the Hunted. The most lovable canine star, who has carved a career with multi-million-dollar box office successes, is coming to the Disney Channel in an exciting adventure. A touching tale of love and courage. Don't miss the Laurence Olivier of Dogdom in the encore performance of Benji the Hunted. Coming soon, an exclusive Disney Channel series.
The city of St. Canard is home to 1,000 criminals, but not one dares make a move. For this city has a shadowy guardian who hunts them like a phantom in the darkness. I am that guardian. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the winged scourge that pecks at your nightmares. I am Darkwing Duck.
Mystery champion of right swoops out of the shadows. Darkwing owns the night. Somewhere some villain schemes, but his numbers up. Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, you go DW. Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck. Darkwing, Darkwing Duck. Cloud of smoke and he appears. Master of surprise, who's the cunning mind behind that shadowy disguise? Nobody knows for sure. You bad guys are out of luck. 'Cause here comes Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, you Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck.
An all-new series comes to the Disney Channel. Don't miss the family television event of the new year. Now, one of Walt Disney's most beloved animated classics comes exclusively to the Disney Channel. It's the world television premiere of Bambi.
This is quite an occasion.
Relive the moments that touched your heart
He can call me a flower if he wants to.
with some of Disney's most memorable characters.
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Experience the excitement of this animated masterpiece.
What's the matter with them? They're Twitter-pated.
Only the Disney Channel brings this family treasure right to your own home.
Gee whiz, what happened that time?
It's the world television premiere
Some fun! Huh, Bambi?
of Walt Disney's Bambi. Premiering May 5th on the magical world of Disney.
Wow, this is special.
One of the most beloved animated films of all time.
You've got it, sweet cakes.
Mermaid off the port bow!
The Little Mermaid.
Under the sea.
A winner of 2 Academy Awards that has already become a Disney classic. Don't miss the world television premiere of the smash hit The Little Mermaid, coming May 5th exclusively to the magical world of Disney. The following presentation is closed caption for the hearing impaired.